What's up, everyone? Fight Zone MMA. Today we got some crazy MMA news. Let's get right into it. First off, we got a statement from Jon Jones regarding a potential fight against Daniel Cormier in RAF. Jon says, "I have severe arthritis and most people don't know that. My left hip is covered in arthritis. I actually already qualify for a hip replacement. My last training camp, dude, I went to bed because I was in so much pain," via an interview with Tripnotics. They're calling him John Bone Inflammation Jones in the comments. That's crazy. Whether this arthritis story is true or not, it's crazy that Jon is still trying to duck DC at heavyweight after all these years. DC is pushing 50 years old and 350 pounds, but Jon is still scared to fight him at a higher weight than 205. Jon has also been pushing for a fight against Alex Pereira at the White House recently, so how injured could he really be? I think he's just trying to cherry pick the easiest fights possible, like Gon and Pereira, since they have no wrestling, which leads to an easy Jon Jones victory where he won't look completely washed up. Jon Jones is a walking excuse and has been for a long time. Next up, we got Jon Silva saying he's no longer friends with Mauricio Ruffy. Jon says, "I'm not going to be the one to expose anything. Jon and Ruffy doesn't exist anymore. It only existed in my head." Is Jon Silva gay? This seems like something you would say about your ex, not a former teammate. Can you imagine LeBron saying this? However, from a more level-headed perspective, Jon could be saying that Ruffy leaving to go train at CKB is a betrayal in itself. Jon Silva is close to a title shot, and it's likely that Volkanovski, who trains at CKB, will still be champ by the time he gets to a title shot. Ruffy going to train at CKB with Volkanovski could significantly impact Jon's chances of becoming champ if Ruffy is able to train Volkanovski on his style. Next up, we got Ian Machado Garry giving a statement on Shavkat after Shavkat was forced out of the UFC due to injuries. Ian says, "He was eliminated at our title eliminator," and reposted a video with the caption, "Ian destroyed Shavkat's career." This is crazy. Lots of people are saying this is in bad taste, that it's disrespectful, and that he didn't even beat Shavkat in their fight in order to be talking trash like that. Personally, I don't see this as wrong. What's the difference between trying to give someone a knee injury and trying to give them brain damage? Ian is just trying to build himself up to get the next title shot against Islam. Nothing wrong with some self-promotion. Finally, we got Lerone Murphy saying he's not guaranteed a title shot, even with a win over Movsar Evloev. In an interview with Ariel Helwani, Lerone says, "I think it would be unfair to say you've got to go out there and get a crazy knockout to get the title shot. The winner of this fight should be undeniably next for the title. Simple." As nice as it would be if that were true, UFC is a public company now that needs to turn a profit for its shareholders. So UFC needs guys that are going to bring in viewers regardless of how skilled or deserving they are. You never hear guys who regularly get finishes say stuff like this either. It's like Lerone is admitting that the fight is going to be boring and no one is going to get finished. Who wants to watch that? Anyways, that's going to do it for today. Like, comment, subscribe, Fight Zone MMA. I'll see you in the next one.